Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 46-person free-for-all battle here in the Middle East. Full sending is allowed. We've got a great little spot for ourselves over in the corner as long as nobody comes by. Yeah, let the game start right now. The guy above me and me were like, no, nobody come here, Okay. Well, there's a guy right next to me. Oh my gosh. It's a little bit unfortunate. It's a random spawn though, but it's just like, come on, random spawn. At least like move him a little bit far away. There's no need to punish both of us for this transgression, but we'll just see if we can outgrow this guy, and hopefully he won't become too much of a problem. We'll see. He is growing a little bit less efficiently than us in terms of troops, so that's off to a good start, but he's at a threat to block us. I'm going to go ahead and accept that alliance, just because honestly I don't want any trouble with this guy to begin with. So we'll just see how much of the land we can get here in the north, and hopefully that will kind of allow us to get out of this mess that we find ourselves in. But the guy below us is still pretty weak on troops, so we don't have to worry about him right now. But I do want to make a conceited effort into blocking him from being able to go up anywhere up north. That's my land. I was really hoping to not have to share this land, but alas, if we have to share, I get most of it. So we'll just keep going here, hopefully hoping for the best. King Baldwin is the guy who got lucky up north, and we're gonna have to challenge him for a lot of this land. I don't imagine that the two of us are gonna be great friends here, just because I'm honestly stealing probably what a lot of he thought he was gonna get. I don't want to attack any of these giant bots, but King Baldwin is the crown, so we're gonna have to definitely push for this land. Unfortunately, we do have the troops to hopefully survive a little bit. Looks like others are preoccupied, and we actually have the crown ourselves, at least for a brief moment. I'm sure we're going to lose it here in a little bit, but right now we just save, we be patient, no need to rush into anything. Baldwin does take the crown back, no worries, friend. We'll just offering an alliance. I'm going to go ahead and take that, mostly because I want him to not worry about us as a threat here on the board. It is risky to take alliances or non-aggression pacts in games with full sending, because if you ever intend on betraying that guy, if you give him an alliance ahead of time, they don't take too kindly to that. So we'll just kind of hope for the best here. We are nowhere near a red interest mark. Red interest is going to hit at 3.3 million, as the rest of the board is pretty divided. We don't have any big champions in the East other than player 94, but he's all the way down in 6th place, so not a threat right now. Baldwin is going up into Greece. Interesting. He trusts me a lot to not attack him in this moment, and I'm not really wanting to attack him because I got people down south I gotta worry about. Best friend, I don't know, man. I kind of want to take it on one hand because I don't want him to not fight me or to gang up on me with Android users, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it, although more than likely we're going to attack him. But we'll just kind of play that that card when the time comes. Get a little bit of extra land, get that guy out of the way. We're pretty close to our red interest, so I'm pretty interested in attacking Android user right now. So we'll go ahead and do that as Baldwin. Oh, he just got full sent, but that guy up in Turkey is going to give him a lot of land. We could have, if we waited a minute, turned on Baldwin, but I still think getting these guys out of the corner is the right move technically. But, oh wow, Israel's full sent as well. Baldwin hasn't realized that though. He must be playing zoomed in. Yeah, he doesn't see that at all. Okay, so that northern section becomes a lot more condensed and consolidated. Little bit of an issue. We might be fighting for crumbs here in the corner, but we're still in 3rd place. So I'm not hitting the panic button quite yet, but it is getting awfully concerning, I'll give you that. When we're almost done with Android user, the Byzantine guy is attacking Best Friend. Best Friend wants me to go into him. There's absolutely no way I'm going to boat over there just to get kicked off in full send. No. We're going to finish up our task over here. We're actually moving back up into 2nd place. Oh, and Baldwin's fighting the crown. We'd love to see that. That's a nice little maneuver for us. And we can just kind of sit back, not having to really deal with any crises right now at red interest. I might attack Best Friend. I could boat over to Byzantine, but again, I could probably more likely get kicked off. I think the safer bet is probably absorbing the full send from Best Friend and then just fighting Byzantine mano-y-mano. Byzantine's all the way in 7th place, sorry, brother. So I think this is a worthy... Oh, he full sent for us! Oh, that's very huge. We get the crown for ourselves. Oh, that's lovely. And now we can boat over here and take out Byzantine. Baldwin and... yeah, we'll take that alliance up there. You two are fighting. I don't want to get involved in that either. We are kind of putting ourselves in an awkward situation where we're putting ourselves more in the middle of the map while there's still an edge to worry about. But for right now, I'm mostly okay with it. No, the East is so divided still. It's kind of crazy that no one's been able to take advantage and take control over that. As now we finish up this section, we're a little bit off our red interest. I'm going to go ahead and finish up you because you full sent. And I think we go in the middle. Yes, this gives us borders on 4, 6, 4, and King Baldwin, which definitely could be a mistake. I'm going to keep TR alive for as long as possible as a buffer state to protect me from player 94. I don't want that guy over here. If he gets over here, that could be an absolute loss for us. So we cannot allow that to happen. Now I'm trying to keep up my troops really high because I'm anticipating a full send. In fact, I don't really... I was kind of hoping that he might forget. But nobody ever forgets. We got to stop this and get up north. Yeah, 464 is going to be a big threat to us. Taking alliance with you. And now we just kind of have to pick who do we want to attack. King Baldwin or 464? 464 is right behind us in troops. Pixels. Baldwin wants to attack 464. I'm going to go ahead and trust Baldwin. Oh, he even attacked first. Okay. There we go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I'm all in on player 464. This could really work against us, though, if this guy early full sends us. So we have to be making sure we have a lot of troops and also knocking this guy down. IDK full sends on me. That is unfortunate. Gives 464 even more land. But might turn TR from attacking me into attack. Oh, well, we got the crown back. So I don't know. This is going to be a really interesting one. I don't anticipate TR getting too active just because 94 is now boating around. Or he's boating into him. I don't know what 94's plans are. I really expected him to attack TR and keep him out of the fight and turn this into a 1v1. But with his boat over, he might be boating over to fight me. This is concerning. We're going to watch these islands. I'm not going to kill out... Okay, there's one island. If he goes for the second one, which he is, we're going to block that. There's no way we're allowing him to have this island. Absolutely not. Block that. That should be enough. And it is, but there's another one. We're going to grab that island. TR is attacking us as well. So this is now a 3v1 scenario, but we'll grab this island, send it out here. Hopefully you will leave us alone and go back to your merry business, realizing that, okay, no, you just immediately send another boat. This is concerning. This is going to be a rough one. We have to make sure that this guy doesn't get involved. If player 94 gets on, we've lost the game. That was not going to be big enough boat, huh? I can't get the boat. I can't get another boat out. Frick. Send that boat there. He sends another boat in. We have to stop this. Oh, we're not going to be able to. We send a lot. Knock this down. Okay, good. It had to be mission critical to get him down. It's worth. Fortunately for us, people are ignoring us. We just got to stop this boat. There we go. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Another boat, my brother in Christ. And you're sending a boat too, which I will keep track of, TR, because you've proven to yourself that you're not friendly. We'll just knock down this boat. And there we go. There's not another one on the way. We'll stop this boat as well. I don't know where it's going, but I want to make sure it doesn't get to its destination. Oh. You have full sent. Go. Or left the game. I'm honestly surprised player 464 has left us alone. But I'm not... I think he might be just kind of banking on full sends at this point. Oh, he's pushing over too. I wish I sent a bigger boat to get over to 94 faster. But we'll still get there. Oh, will we? I don't know. It's going to be tight. We're going to get some land. We're at least going to get a presence on India. And then we'll really be in at least a 2v1. If Baldwin flips on us, a 3v1. And might not have the... We have to really go for this land. We cannot stop at any point. We're moving the same speed as 464, so we might be able to block him off from the lion's share of India. And in fact, we are going to be able to do that. Ooh. If that boat was a second later that we had sent, we would have been screwed. And I'm actually going to take this advantage to knock down TR. The reason I'm going after this guy is because he's 4 million below his red interest. He's been having to fight off that bot for a while. So the faster... Oh, Baldwin's distracting 464. That full send doesn't hurt us. We stop it immediately. And now we are in a winning position. Wow. Baldwin's on our side. Baldwin's been a homie, so we're definitely going to carry him to the end. We're going to pick our side in Baldwin here and start knocking down 464. But that is going to do it for him. We're not going to risk any kind of full send peace treaty type stuff here. Let's just make sure that we're a little bit lower on our attacks, mostly so that we keep increasing in troops, because I am anticipating a pretty hefty full send from player 464. So we'll just kind of slow play this, not trying to get too aggressive by any means, because if we lose too much land, we'll be moving faster than Baldwin. The speed marks, the kind of speed bumps, are at 60,000 and 160,000, and we're going to definitely be able to stay above 160,000, even if player 464 full sends us. So we are just going to slowly but surely knock him down. Baldwin might be saving up to see if there's a full send, but now we've hit the point at 58% of the land where we're just not going to allow it, and he full sends on Baldwin. There we go! Well, we'll protect Baldwin at all costs. We'll make sure to get Sri Lanka along the way here. Oh, you have run out of land. Let's go ahead and finish that. Protect Baldwin at all costs. What a legend. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. So GG's to all involved on this one. We'll let Baldwin know that we're going for the peace and give one ye kissy face for the boys and go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 30-player teams battle here in Australia. We are on the yellow team. Ooh, I don't like you going right on top of me, sir. You are... Oh, 2 players on the white team. What about if we go right here? I don't know about that. It's a pretty crowded neighborhood. Here, did I get there? Did I get there? I don't like jumping around like this. It's very unpredictable, but we'll deal with it. It gives us a little bit more cohesion with our yellow teammates, even though our yellow teammates are in the middle, which just by right there puts us in as the weakest team. We're going to be fighting the blue team. There's 4 players on the blue team that we are going to have to face off in the west, and 2 players on the white team. But if bipolar does well, we should be fine. So we'll just keep an eye out for everything as we're in our infinite growth phase, just making sure that we're not missing anything here. Just kind of taking a glimpse at the landscape. The blue team is definitely going to be a threat to us. They're going to only have 1 target to align against, and that is going to be me. So I do want to rob them of a little bit of land, but also make sure that I don't have another threat building in the south. The south and the west are my biggest priorities right now. Not so much the east, although I was kind of hoping bipolar would start moving over into the east. Seeing that he's not is a little bit concerning. I hope he does at some point soon. We do need to block the blue team, and we're going to unfortunately be facing a number of blue bots that only have us to attack. So a pretty rough neighborhood that we're encountering here. The only saving grace is that we have 1 player on the red team who's not aligned with anybody that could slow down the blue team enough to not just immediately challenge me. So let's go full ham into as much land as we can possibly get. It might be a little bit of a mistake, but we're going to bank on it not. In these team games, you got to take the risk to go for the land, and as long as you have somewhat comparable troops to everybody around you, you'll be fine, and we are. Armenia has really been throwing out a lot of troops on his attacks, and we're looking okay. We're looking okay. All things considered, things are fine. We are low on troops, but we can save up. We could also help out and grab a little bit of land over here, and unfortunately for us, one of our teammates has left, and the other Corgi is going down. So the yellow team looks like it's probably going to be me, bipolar, and then Mar up north. But I don't know how long Mar's going to be for this world, unfortunately. We can jump in here and grab a little bit extra land too. The red team is the real threat here. They have 34% of the board and are only going to continue to grow in strength. That is a big concern for us, as we have the troops to fight USB. Oh, hello. Let's grab all this land over here. These guys have kind of whittled each other down into oblivion, so we can just jump over here and move the power bar into our favor with all this land. We're not on the same bar as the red team, but we're at least competitive with them. And it's going to be rough. If I was the red team, I'd be attacking me right now. But fortunately for us, they haven't solidified a backline either, so they can't necessarily dedicate all their forces into attacking me. We're getting donated to by a bot. So we just save up for as long as possible. Time is on our side in this situation. The longer we let this game go on, the better. The only thing we need to be wary of is if the red team consolidates a lot of land behind them, because then they're going to start pushing troops forward, and we need to strike before that happens. So we're already at 4 million, so I feel pretty secure in our immediate position, but the red team is starting to knock down the right corner over there, bottom right corner. Yeah, they're all pushing away from me to try and consolidate power to attack me. And I do not like that. Ooh, let's just be patient here for a little bit. Unfortunately, player 302 is going down. There's not a lot that can be happened about that. We're close to our red interest mark, and I think it's worth waiting the extra second to get there, and then we're just going to attack you. Second place right here. We'll just knock him down, not allow him to get up to his red interest. Now, this does kind of throw us in an awkward situation. We're going to be bordering more people, but I think it's a situation that we cannot avoid. We want to be in the middle to try and dictate the terms of what everything else happens here. We should also probably go after you. You don't have a lot of troops, and you do have a lot of land, so let's just knock you down really quickly, too. That'll be another 2 million that we don't have to fight anymore, although he did just get donated to. I'm going to go ahead and commit to knocking him down and just grabbing a little bit extra land for ourselves. Even though that does give us borders on this other red player over here, I'm not concerned because he didn't have time to save up to his red interest either, so I do think involving ourselves in the middle so that we could attack all these people was the right decision, as we are at red interest. So we're going to start knocking down you and just making it so that nobody on the red team feels safe of donating to anybody. We do have 44%, so I do feel pretty secure in our chances of winning this game, but it's not over until it's over. Just need to make sure that we at least take out one player on the red team so that they don't get any ideas about working together, as they're offering alliances. Brother, that's not going to be how this plays, as Mar has full sent into the player on the black team. That's okay. We have got the board secure at this point. It would take everybody working against us, and that if they haven't already started, they're not going to start. So let's just go ahead and make sure that it doesn't by taking out the second strongest player on the board that we can on the red team. We don't need to worry about the player on the black team. He's probably not going to align with anybody at this point, and it's far too late, as now we hold 60%. Let's knock you down since you were attacking me, sir. And we'll just continue on attacking this guy over here, knocking him down, grabbing this, making sure you don't come back. And there we go. Board is secured at this point. We got a little bit lucky with the players over there on the west, and we took a gambit by inserting ourselves in the middle. Now, fortunately, that paid off with a bunch of players not immediately attacking us. But hey, it worked out for us, so we're all the happy for it, as Mr. Bipolar has full scent and still not getting punished by this USB guy. I'm not sure what his deal is, but I'm just going to clear the board of everybody else. It's me and Bipolar till the end. So we'll just save it for a second, go into you, knock you down. Here, we can just want to make sure you full sent us. Great. Knock you down. GG's to all involved on this one as we win this team game. And we'll go, that'll be it for the day. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members, with shoutouts to producers IC, Quagsire Lover 32, Kevin Andy Stamps, Christopher Ryans, King Arctic, and executive producers Miskits the Mallard, A137, Mason / Aurelius, Rob Drake, Uther Ekanal, Brock Lowry, Daniel Stevens, Sakari Scarlet, Morwin, Ogun Gabriel, Maverick 149, Jeremy Daniels, Austin, Abigalula, The Lesser Adam Mar, Ollie Cox, Go Spurs, Chris Mitchell, and Solar Galaxy. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one.